Well, let's get you a crucial update from France now, where Gisele Pelicot has paid tribute to sexual violence victims still fighting for recognition in society after her ex-husband and 50 other men were found guilty in the biggest rape trial in French history. In fact, her ex-husband, Dominique, one of the worst sex offenders in modern French history, was sentenced to 20 years in prison for drugging her and inviting dozens of men to rape her in her home in the south of France for almost over a decade over their marriage. Now, as political leaders hail the trial as a turning point in the battle against rape culture and victim shaming, Pelicot, who's 72 years old, has said that she had never regretted her decision to waive her right to anonymity in order to hold the trial in public. She said outside the court that on the final day of the months-long trial, she was thinking of the unrecognized victims whose stories often remain in the shadows. In fact, she said, "I want you to know that we share the same fight." NDTV's Cullen joins us from Paris with the lowdown.
Well, after 3.5 months, one of the most high-profile trials that France has ever seen has come to a conclusion. Judges in the southern French city of Avignon giving their verdicts on Thursday, finding all the defendants guilty. Now, the man at the heart of this trial, Dominique Pelicot, the former husband of Gisele Pelicot, sentenced to 20 years in jail, the maximum sentence. That was the length of time that the prosecutors had asked the judges to apply, and they have handed down that 20-year sentence, of which he's likely to serve about 2/3 of that time behind bars, and his lawyer also has not ruled out appealing against that sentence. All of the other defendants were found guilty and given custodial sentences ranging between 5 and 13 years. However, some of the men, at least 3 of them, did walk free on Thursday because they've already completed the required time behind bars during the trial. Now, Gisele Pelicot was speaking after the court proceedings on Thursday. She thanked her supporters, saying that she respected the decision, respected the verdict from the judges, and that she never regretted her decision to go public. This trial could have been behind closed doors, but Gisele Pelicot wanted it to be in the public domain. The facts of the case are harrowing. She was drugged repeatedly by her husband for a period of 9 years. He then raped her, and he also recruited men online to come to the family house and attack Gisele Pelicot. So the trial has concluded now, but there are the possibilities that the prosecution might appeal against those sentences, asking for them to be reviewed and potentially increased.